Hey guys, it's Di, and this is my 2014 goal video for Preschool at Home, and these are basically the goals that I have for doing Preschool at Home in 2014 with both of the girls, and I'm basically restarting the curriculum with them in January. I'm excited to be starting again, and we'll be starting with Natalie for the first time, who just turned 2 in November, so we just kind of picking up with her and starting to try to work on the table time, learning time activities. And then with Bella, she's 3.5. She's been doing it for a year and a half now at home with me. She's also doing preschool in a school setting 2 days a week. And so she's got those few hours of socialization and then also working with the kids there. And so with that all combined, I think it's going to be a really good program for the kids to just keep excelling and learning. And really, I mean, the main goal is to get them ready for kindergarten. So getting them ready for kindergarten and just trying to give them as good a start as possible. Plus, it's just fun. So Preschool at Home 2014, I just have a couple of goals here. And for Natalie, start with Natalie on reading, numbers, shapes, and colors, alphabet, and letter sounds. So basically, Natalie is starting to work on some of these things, but just a little bit more structured time, starting when she gets closer to 2.5, which would be around May, working on worksheets and things like that, just keeping that kind of visual with the letters. We already do a lot of reading, just kind of informal, like just sitting down reading books. We do a lot of that with both the girls during the day, but just starting more formal with her. So she knows some of her shapes, some of her colors, some of her numbers, and she's starting to recognize letters. So then it's just developing that to where she's got the full set of letters, she's got the full set of numbers. She can count, and she notices that numbers, actually you can put them onto something and you can count things. Picking up more of the shapes and then making sure she matches all the colors correctly. Sometimes she really likes to tell you that purple is a different color. But anyhow, so those are kind of our main goals for her for the year. And really, once she's about 2.5 is when we'll really ramp up and have a lot more like table time, learning time, and that sort of thing. But we're starting now, but we're going to ease into it because she's still only 2. For Bella, who took to things extremely quickly, if you guys watched Preschool at Home last year, I honestly did not expect her to pick up things so quickly. We started with letters and letter sounds. She basically got them within a month. We started working on putting words together. That was basically another month. And then before I knew it, she was reading by the time she was about 2.5 or just a few months past 2.5. I never went into it really realizing that that could happen, or I never had that as a goal to have her reading that early, but of course, I mean, it's amazing. We'll take it. So Bella still really loves reading. Her room right now is covered with books. She loves books. So it's just kind of her thing. So trying to reinforce the reading will definitely be a big one. Keep challenging her and just giving her new books to read, having her learn bigger words, harder words, and that sort of thing. Develop her vocabulary. And then also writing is going to be a huge thing for this next year for Preschool at Home. So she's working on writing a little bit in her preschool setting, the school that she goes to a few mornings a week. And that's been awesome for socialization. She has met some little friends that she really enjoys seeing, and a few of them are actually in some of her other classes that she does, like dance class and that sort of thing. So it's been really fun to watch that part of it. It's been good reinforcement as far as the letters and all the basic things that she already knows, like shapes, colors, numbers, and letter sounds. It's been good reinforcement for that. I just really like that group environment. I loved school, and she loves it too. So it's neat to see that, and it's fun to watch. So I really like that. But writing is one thing that we definitely can work on. She's right on par for her age with writing, and I would like her to get to a point where she is very confident with it. So definitely working on writing. And so that would mean worksheets and dry erase workbooks and that sort of thing. Also starting to work on social studies, just kind of learning about different things out there in the world that may not be right around us, different countries, different cultures, different languages, all those sorts of things. More science projects. This was something I had as a goal, and we did a little bit with it, but I would like to get a lot more into it in 2014. And also working on simple math, addition and subtraction during 2014. And so really, she turns 4 in May. So, you know, we'll start to ramp up January, February, and then really, I think that there's going to be a huge difference by the beginning of the year when she's 3.5 to the end of the year when she's 4.5. Just the age difference and, you know, kids that you see from 3.5 to 4.5, that's a huge difference. So I think that these will be some interesting benchmarks to look back on. Also, a goal that I have for Preschool at Home in 2014 is holiday themed crafts, and every single month. So whatever holiday there is in that month, I should say. So, you know, basically like we'll be doing winter crafts in January, Valentine's Day crafts in February, St. Patrick's Day themed crafts in March, Easter themed crafts in April, and so on and so forth. So this is something we already kind of did anyways, but I just wanted to make it a concrete goal because I enjoy it. So I wanted to make that a concrete goal. Also, just continuing what we do anyways, having a weekly craft or bi-weekly craft. And then also, this is something the next two are something that I've really been up in the air with. I'd like to get you guys input as far as the video goes, what you would like to see, whether you'd like to see it more often and that sort of thing. But basically, I'd like to have a monthly decor, so basically get our bulletin board set for a month at a time, and then have different areas on it where if you guys watched Preschool Home last year, I had a different theme every week, either a weekly or bi-weekly theme. I will be 100% honest and say like the weekly theme, just for us here at home, wasn't too hard to change out, but the whole weekly of doing the full process of changing it out and filming everything and editing everything started to be a little bit cumbersome for me. So that brings me to the next point, is deciding what I'm going to do as far as the video update for you guys. Would you like to see a weekly video update, a bi-weekly video update, so maybe every 2 weeks, kind of encompassing what we did for half of the month or something to that effect? I'm really still trying to sort out what to do as far as the video update part of it. It seems like there's definitely a subset of viewers that really liked him. It definitely seemed like there was a subset of viewers that just skipped over those videos entirely, which is fine. That's totally fine. I just want to make sure that the viewers that are interested in him, that the content is being presented how you guys would like it to be presented, and also we're basically showing it, you know, what we're doing as much as we can to be helpful. So I'd like to hear what would be helpful for you guys, I guess, is the best way to hit in on that. I think at this point, as far as the monthly decor and the theme goes, my idea is you know, say for January, I want to get the board where it has light blue paper on the back, and it's got a snowflake trim, and then it's got little snowmen on the board. And then it's got our area where you guys know I was printing out the little theme in a rectangle. Then I could put our theme up there, and that can change every week. But to change the entire bulletin board out every week, I tried it for a while, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I don't think that teachers necessarily in a classroom change their entire bulletin board out every single week. So that's kind of what I came up with to kind of make it still doable and enjoyable and just kind of keep it fun. So I think that should hopefully work, fingers crossed, if I have my monthly just decor on the board that can change once a month, and then our theme and things specifically to do with the theme, like the letter and the words and that sort of thing, those can change weekly. Hopefully that makes sense. So let me know what would be helpful for you guys to see on you guys' end for Preschool at Home. We're starting next week. We're starting back up with it, so I will definitely have a video kind of just showing how we're ramping up and getting into it. Should be fun and interesting to get back on a schedule and routine here. And I'll do in a different video all the different things that I'm planning on using as far as learning tools, but basically things like flashcards, dry erase workbooks that I can put in the copy machine, different games and puzzles are starting to become a big thing. Sorry if you can hear the wind, it's like super windy outside, so it's like whistling around the house, and things like that. So you guys have seen, I'll link down below our learning stash, so just trying to employ all the things that we have in our learning stash as best as possible, and starting to add some bigger kid things like games and puzzles that Bella's now starting to get into as she gets closer to 4, and using those as well. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.